on a new trip today to BeWilderwood in Cheshire. We have been invited to come along and very kindly gifted tickets to come and explore BeWilderwood and see what it's all about. This is in Cheshire, so it's about an hour and just less than an hour and a half away from us at home. We're going to be here in the day to explore what it normally has to offer, and then we're also here this evening for their Twig or Treat event, which is a new Halloween lights trail. So we're going to see what that's all about. As you know, sometimes if you have young children, recording the journey, the beginning bit and journey of getting here just wasn't going to happen today. Are you like a butterfly? Wow. Just wouldn't have been enjoyable for anyone to watch and wouldn't have been enjoyable for us to film. But we're here and everyone's a little sleep, everyone's had a little snack,
raring to go,
catch up, so we're ready to go now, and we'll show you what's inside. Let's go. This is definitely somewhere you want to bring your wellies, because it's all about having outdoor fun, getting messy, not worrying about your clothes and your shoes and stuff like that. So bring your wellies, and for kiddos, a puddle suit definitely. What are you doing, Jackson?
I'm driving Daddy's car.
Okay then, let's get ready to go in then. That's one cherub ready. That's two cherubs ready. Yeah. Wow.
I want to jump in the next one.
Okay then. Ready. Go.
I want to jump.
So we've just got in and we've been given our Wild Explorers Guide, which has got a map in it of the park, and just some information that you might need, or some like tick lists to make sure you get the best out of your visit. Everybody gets a wristband, so we've just put ours on and we'll put the babies on in a minute. Pencil, just for any writing that's on these, and on this one we've just got a bit about what's going on for the special events, and a top trumps game on that.
Are you Oakley?
Oh, Oakley can't see. There we go. Lovely.
So Jackson's made the first decision of the day, and we are doing Loopy Lakes. He's decided we're doing that one first. I feel like this is less loopy, more bumpy. It's more like bumpy.
It's gonna like twist and turn.
Well, I know. I actually thought about that when we were driving halfway up. I was like, really should have done with my glasses. Oh! We got a downer. The first fall of the day, and he's off.
He's alright.
He's off again. He's fine. Little cry. He's alright. Oakley's chilling. He's really not bothered at all. Snagglefang.
Top trumps. What have we? We're having a game of top trumps. Play your swampy card against the other cards around the woods. Write down the number in the box, and whoever has the highest number wins. Write down the winner of each round to win a super special something. So our card is Swampy. So, and this is Snagglefang, who's got naughtiness of 9. And what's ours?
Ours is 4.
Oh, so
we lose.
Look at the water.
Can you see any fish?
No.
No fish?
No.
Oh, it's not very good water then, is it? Should we see if we can find some?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Shall we?
Shall we? Just had to take Oakley's hat off because it's covering his eyes. I don't know if you can hear this music, but it is the weirdest sounding music ever.
Can you see him?
Yes, okay. Can you see him?
I can.
Look, there's a big pumpkin.
Is it a pumpkin?
Oh, that is a big pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I want
Shall we have a closer look?
Jackson, that won first place.
what?
That one won.
Who won it? Was it Hazel? Well done, Hazel.
Give her a round of applause. No.
Nope.
Today is going to consist of a lot of walking. With Jackson running around everywhere. Ellie's got him under control at the moment. So we've got him. Currently looking at fairy doors at the moment.
We'll have to see if there's a brown one.
Like
There's
that
a brown one. What colour is that one?
It's a brown one and the yellow one.
Brown and yellow. Well done.
Very good.
I want to see the purple one.
Oh,
We'll
Jackson,
see
we
if
got
there's
a big one
another
here.
purple one. That's not a fairy door. That's a big door.
I want to see the big door.
Swamp. Yeah, this is definitely the trail.
That's it.
Twig or treaters welcome.
Well, you've seen this again later when it's all
I
lit up.
want to
So,
see the small door.
I
Huh?
want to see the small door.
Jackson, do you want to go on there?
Look how tall that is there. Should we go and have a look?
Should we go and find it?
Yeah.
Come on then.
Look down here.
Woo!
Are you? Oh, la 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 la.
You're okay.
Second fall of the day.
Look it up. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Good boy.
I'll
Come on then.
follow the ramp.
We do
Yeah.
have to be.
You going to slow down?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Good job.
Jackson, we're going to go on that over there.
What?
The big tall tree house.
Okay.
Okay. So, I've been abandoned. They're going up the stepway. I think they've also got a little rampway. A little bit of accessibility. Which is pretty good for a tree house. So, we're going to give it a go. And see how far we can get. I think this is as far as I can come. So, not completely accessible. There are stairs.
Let's go up. Which steps
But-
are we going to go up?
We're relatively close. As you can see, Jackson's being safe.
You're welcome, Twig. What do you say after you're welcome? We've done thank you, you're welcome.
I mean, that's it.
And now we're still saying you're welcome.
Well, no, carry on then. But you're welcome is like the last thing to say. So I'm just stuck here now. This is just one of the many attractions that are here. I believe this was called Treetop Terrace, I think. That was a complete lie. This is called Telescope Tower, which would make a lot of sense. So yeah, don't know why I didn't think of that, but there we go. Oh, right there. It's already consisted of a lot of walking, and we've got all of that to do. Get your steps up.
Come on.
Hang on. Right there, dude. Crazy kids. Come on then, after you.
I'm going after me.
After you.
I'm following you.
No, I'm following you. Well, this is very, very tight.
I've done it.
Not yet, you haven't.
I'm going to make it to top.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Oh, it's good stepping, that is.
I'm going to tell
Okay, which one are you going up now? This one. Go on then.
Come on.
I'm coming. I'm waiting for you.
Is this that right?
So you want to do the bridge?
I want to do to the bridge. Are you following me?
I'll follow you.
Follow me down. And go through.
Oh, I've got no grip on this.
I did it!
Yeah, you've done it. Well done. Should we go and find Mummy? So what felt like an eternity on Telescope Tower, we've finally got Jackson off. And now we're going to go and find Let me just get to my map. Ooh, the slippery slopes. Fall number 3.
Number 4.
What's on?
You okay?
That's because he was half concentrating on walking, half concentrating on a banana. I think these things are for the trail, and I think people come out of them. Jackson, we're going to slippery slopes. We gotta go this way.
That's it.
It's got a banana. There we go. Potassium levels back up. That means lots of running.
The worst thing was this banana was for me.
Oh. I mean, you should know full well that you weren't going to have a banana to
know.
yourself. So.
I'd rather him be sorted than me. It's a tough call.
Should have brought 2.
It's a tough call on who to feed, but we'll go for Jackson.
Yeah.
Look, Jackson.
Oh, this looks pretty cool. Little kids area. So this area is for little boggles and twigglies, born to be wild, and they're grown-up helpers. That's me. Yeah, so this would definitely be like your up to 5s area. We've got a nice little sandpit. Obviously that's going to be absolutely vile with the weather we've just had. A couple of swings, a little slide, lots of walkway, and another little slide there. Lots of little walkways, lots of little holes that they can peer out of to say hi. And I don't know if you picked that up, but it sounds like Jackson is playing something in that yellow hut. So, not a bad little area for the little ones. Once they get back, I'll have a little walk through on it and show you everything. Ooh. So, the first little hut. It's probably the bigger slide of the 2. That one being metal, the other one being plastic. Got another little hidey hole. Loads of little windows, so it's nice and bright. Loads of little stepping stones around as well. Nice little funky rubbish. So, if you could hear it earlier, that's what Jackson was playing. As you can tell, I found music. It's a relatively big area for the kids. Very anticlimactic for the time it took to record that.
We're at the slippery slopes now, which is 2 really big slides. That's the 1 and that's the 2. You go down them in sacks. You have to be 92 centimetres to go down it. And these are the rules. One of them is that there's no lap riders. So your child must be at least 92 centimetres but also confident to go down by themselves. So I don't think that Jackson will do that because he's a little bit nervous on slides, but he just wanted to go up there and have a look, so that's what they're doing. So they've had a little explore all at the top and went to the top of the slide, and they're coming back down the steps now. This will definitely be one for when he's a bit older and a bit more confident, but Jackson is 2 and he was just hitting 92 centimetres, so if you have got a confident little one on slides and things like that, then they could do it, but he's not quite ready. Hi darling! You want to hold this?
Yes.
After a quick little food break, and Jackson's still munching.
He's already on a snack after the lunch break.
He's a very hungry boy, especially with all the running around he does. We are currently on our way now, I believe, to Twiggle Village. There you go, Blake. He's chilling, conked out. Helps going along a path which is really, really rocky. Nice little park area. Looks to be a bit bigger than the other one, and looks like there's A better variety, I think, over here. Based on slides, this one base is pretty much on walking platforms, I'd say this is. Oh, this is the lunch bar.
Lunch bar. We need to look for a bat for the top trump, so here it is.
Oh, there you go.
And we need bravery.
And we lost the map. We lost the map. Got it
Now
back.
we've got it again.
But yeah, there seems to be two sort of playing areas for the younger children. They both seem to be identical. Both got a sandpit, both got a slide. The only difference is that the first one you saw obviously had the massive walkway that connected into the, what was it, 4 huts, I believe, if I remember rightly. Whereas this one, it seems to consist of just the obstacle course sort of platform walking things. I don't know what you call them exactly. One giant walkway, well, one little walkway, comes up to ends there, and then just consists of these planks that go all the way around, which then connects back up to obviously the same platform with the slide. So me and Ellie were saying that obviously with it not being a busy day today, there is a lot of space, but with how big this place is, they could obviously take a lot of capacity. I think on the car park itself, we were only on the first sort of section, and then there was another 2 sections after that, and I'd say each bay had about 15 cars. So there's a fair amount of people that could arrive here, and I can see why. It is massive. And it's definitely an all-day thing. We've only got here at about 12 o'clock. We were stuck in the car for a bit because obviously Jackson and Oakley were both asleep, and then Oakley needed his bottle. But we haven't done half of what's here. There are shows that go on throughout the day. It's a struggle for us to do them. It's really hard for us to show them as well because Jackson won't sit and watch them. He's a very energetic boy. He wants to always constantly be running around. So the rest of the place is perfect for him. He hasn't stopped running since we got here. At a hole so far. Very good. Weather's held off as well. It's got a bit colder now. A bit more overcast, but rain stayed off. So everywhere's relatively dry. There's a few puddles around, but obviously Jackson's in his wellies and his puddle suit, so he's in his element. I think it's open for another 20 minutes, I believe. I think it's about might be about 3:15 now, so probably got about 15 minutes. Closes at 3:30. We believe we have to leave and then come back for the nighttime event. Not entirely sure at the moment. Obviously we'll find out in the next 15 minutes whether or not if we've got to leave or not. If we don't, then obviously we'll carry on recording, we'll carry on going around. If we do have to leave, then obviously the next part you'll see is the nighttime event. Woo.
We are back at BeWilderwood. It is now a few hours, like 2 hours later, and we are back for their evening Halloween event now. It's 5:30, pretty much, and that's our entry time to Twig or Treat, which is a lantern festival. Twig or treating. I always say that, twig or treating round the place we've been to in the day, so we'll show you as we go in. Here we go, we're going in.
I hope you have the most amazing time!
Come on, man.
Bye bye! See you later! See you later! Have the best time, everyone!
Well, we were planning on vlogging this evening, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's decided to trick down with rain. So, Oakley's having fun, he's loving life. So, obviously we're going to try and record as much as we can without getting the camera absolutely soaked. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on.
The lanterns have got a bit soggy.
Yeah, paper lanterns in rain. Probably not the smartest, but People have given up already, I don't blame them. Yeah, as we said earlier, it is a walking trail full of what they call lanterns, but at the moment it is just lights along the path. There are supposed to be doors that you are supposed to sort of, what they say, twig or treat. So a little play on word, obviously trick or treat. And I believe there's supposed to be actors behind these doors. And they pop out and they give you like a little show. So we'll see if we can get one later and have a look. So as I said earlier, we didn't do obviously most of what was happening, and obviously that was one of them. I believe that was the Sky Maze. So there is loads to do. So obviously if you want to get it all done, you've got to get here for about opening time, which is about 10 o'clock. But I think we're just coming up to a show now, so let's have a see what's all about.
But that's okay, because you can play the game without me. It's super fun. It's called Twig or Treat.
That sounds familiar.
All you have to do is walk around BeWilderwood, and when you come to a door, shout Twig or Treat. That will let whoever lives there know to come to the door and see your wonderful costume. You can then take a couple of sweet treats that will have been left outside the door in the bowl.
Love sweets, I can't wait.
P.S. Watch out, as sometimes you might get a different surprise, especially if you come across a Paris squawk. Have fun!
Ooh, well, me in the bewilderment, we got a plan this year. We got a really full belly. Every year we always miss out on a sweet treat. Well, not this time.
So we've just had the show. Oakley's been fed, so he's happy. Ellie's just got herself a hot chocolate. So they keep the refreshments open during this event as well. Both the Munchbox and the burger bar. The prices for the Munchbox is quite good. Drinks vary from about £3, well actually at least was £2.95 I think, up to I think it was about £4 was the most expensive one. So nothing too dramatic. They are limited on food. They only do sandwiches. They've got a kids' little meal deal with £5.50. You get a sandwich, a pack of crisps, sweet snack, and a drink. So yeah, Ellie's just munching on her brownie.
Half of it.
Half of it, because Jackson's already stolen the other half. He claimed it before she even paid for it.
For a donut once I've paid.
Ah, there you go. He was a bit too slow for his own donuts.
The main
Walk
reason,
around?
like, I want a hot drink because it's a little bit chilly, but the main reason I wanted to sit down and have a drink and a snack is hopefully it'll get a little bit darker for the second bit of the trail. So we'll just take it easy and see if it gets a bit darker.
We've found out straight away that if you're going to do this, it needs to be a bit darker. It's not terrible. Like, you can still sort of see what's going on, but it would definitely be better if it was darker. So, first recommendation already is book a later starting time.
I'd say 6:30 the earliest.
Yeah. Should be about 6 o'clock now?
23 minutes past 6.
Oh, 23 minutes, okay. So there you go, yeah. Yeah, 6:30 probably a good starting point. By the time you get to this point, it's going to be like, again, about 6:30. So yeah, you should be getting into proper dark by then, and obviously the rest of it will be a lot better. But it is getting darker. It's a lot darker than when we started already. So hopefully the rest of the trail's a bit more lit up. So we're about to come to the first door, so the first performance.
Hello. It's lovely to see you. I like your amazing outfit, even though you're not in it. You know, I'm a Halloween costume, but it's a very cool outfit. Well, I'm supposed to give you a treat. I'm going to give you my delicious marshmallows. But Snagglefanger's eaten all of them. I know. But I do want to give you a glow treat instead. So I thought something very special. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Wow!
Smoky bubbles, what do you think?
Are they cool? Yeah.
You can pop them if you want, don't worry.
Oh, man. Do you want to pop it?
They're so cool, I love them.
Wow. Are we trying to eat them now?
You can't eat them, they're not very tasty. I know, it's nothing compared to sweets, but it's still pretty cool, isn't it?
It is cool, isn't it?
I need to make more marshmallows.
Oh, one popped
So,
up of it.
I'm going to go back and make some more marshmallows, and you might see other people on the way.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you later, goodbye, bye.
Oh, that was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it looks like that's what sort of you get. You sort of like get a little minute or two, I'd say. Probably a minute. I'm guessing they vary depending on which ones they do. So that one was bubbles. Jackson loves bubbles, so that was perfect. We'll see what the other ones do.
Whee! There he is.
That lighting is doing nothing for you guys. You can't even see it.
Try finding them.
Oh,
Jackson, look. More pumpkins.
we love pumpkins.
You're going to put your head in it? Go on then. You're going to put your head in it so we can see your face as a pumpkin. Jackson, the other way. Go round.
This way, look. Come here. Jackson.
What a cute pumpkin. Do you know what this reminds me of? Joe, his dancing fruit phase, and all it was the Halloween version
Yeah.
of just pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. We're just going to get that all over again now.
Yeah. He has always liked pumpkins because he loves orange.
He does like orange. Oh, that was a good jump.
House around here.
Do 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 do.
Why, hello there, wild explorers. I understand that Snagglefang has been stealing your sweet treats. I need to have a word with that cheeky Bewilderbat. Now, you can't walk around the woods without a treat on this special night, so get ready for my super special treat. Ready? Zam, zoo, zam. How marvelous, how magical, oh, what fun. Now, off you pop, wild explorers. Farewell!
He was very high pitched.
Hello there, wild explorers. I understand that Snagglefang has been stealing your sweet
So yeah, it's pretty much every time you get a trick or treat, they have to do it, I think so. As you can probably still hear it in the background, it happens very often. I wonder how long it takes for him to get bored. How long until they get bored of doing it? Do you reckon they change people?
Yeah, probably after a while. But, like, that one was definitely a recording, but the other one, that was someone speaking to us.
Well, you think that one there was recorded?
Yeah.
No.
It sounded exactly the same.
Yeah,
The second
no,
time.
I saw the person speaking.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no. It was,
Well, she was more. What's it then?
I think they were reading off a script. I think.
I wonder whether these are always here. Today I thought that they were always here. They just looked part of it, but now they're all little.
No, maybe they just light them up for this.
It didn't look out of place. Twig or treat? What's he got? He's squirting us. He's squirting us. What's he doing? What's he doing? Huh?
Well, that was always a bit of a weird one. You just got it with a water gun. How about that?
Find another door.
We found another door. Let's go then.
1, 2, 3. Twig or treat?
Yahoo! Oh, it's my friends, the wild explorers! I heard that Snagglefang's been up to his old tricks and stealing all the sweet treats. The witch told me to have a lovely treat for you ready for you when you came to visit. Would you like to see?
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3. Why don't you go along and see Swampy? He's next along the trail and he'd love to see you.
Say bye-bye. It is Daddy. Can you see the pumpkin? It is. See them flying high in the sky?
We gotta put our
we're going to see another door. So it looks like we've come up to the last door. I think we said there was 5, I think. So obviously that was the 4th we've just done. Awkwardly placed speaker. Yeah, so I think we're going up to the last one now anyway. And we'll see what we've got. Hopefully it's a good one.
Foggy now. Something I think's interesting what they do is you say twig or treat to get them to answer the door with either the trick or treat, but they'll only do it once. They won't do it again until the group that was originally standing around it moves on. Spooky.
Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, it's because they've got blacked out windows where they can see the next group. So that is quite clever.
Like some groups in front of us definitely would have gone again, but you'd have just been like, that was quite hard when you've got a 2-year-old that just wants to
keep saying it.
Go. Yeah, we would have been stuck there at some points because he'd have kept saying it. But equally, he hasn't got to wait as long because they can only do it once.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to get sprayed with the smoke. We've got to find the last door now. We've got to find the last door.
I don't want to go.
Why? Come on. We're going to get a treat at the end. And we're having a meltdown. Wow. Oh, that was spooky.
I'm excited.
Go on then.
Hello there, world explorers! Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Oh, the witch told me that Snagglefang has been stealing all the sweet treats.
He has.
Oh, I wanted you all to be able to have a sweet treat, so me and my mum made some yummy treats for you all.
Yeah.
Head over to my friends on your way out. Tell them that Swampy sent you. They'll give you something yummy to take away. I hope you've all had a wonderful evening. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Say bye. We're going to go to the house now and we're going to tell them Swampy sent us because Snagglefang took all the treats.
And then they're going to give us some snacks.
Oh, we're going to get a snack. A sweet treat snack.
There's one thing I like about this place.
What?
The shop's still open. The crafty gift shop at the end of the experience. To be fair, it's not a terrible price for stuff. I've seen it a lot worse in places.
These palm paddles, that's what we've got for their bedroom with the sea creatures.
Oh, is that what they need? So there we go. That's the end of it.
We're going to tell the lady that Snagglefang sent us.
Snagglefang didn't send us.
Oh,
She's forgot already. Swampy sent us.
yeah.
Because of Snagglefang.
Swampy sent you? Oh wow, well he's left something here for you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, no problem.
Cool, we're walking into grass here. We're walking into grass.
Yeah, so definite takeaways for that is 6:30 earliest, definitely, unless you can't avoid it because of the age of your children and sleep.
Do you want to do a full review when we get back?
Yeah, we can. But that's just my initial definite
recommendation. 6:30.
Unless you really can't, and the only time you'd be able to come was 5:30. It wasn't atrocious, but the first part of the trail for me was disappointing because of the light. Yeah, so definitely 6:30 onwards would be brilliant. But yeah, if you wouldn't be able to come because you can't do that type, still come and do it, I would say, because you can just hang back a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't exactly stick with our group, did we? No. So, yeah, but full review when we get back. Obviously, this was gifted, so we haven't paid for anything, but obviously you're going to get a proper, honest review on whether or not we think it's worth it. So hopefully these two go to sleep pretty quickly and we can get you that review. And it started to rain again. So
let's get back in the car
and have a nice quiet journey home.
see you for the review.
Woo! So review time. Obviously we're back now. We are going to split this review into two, because we did obviously BeWilderwood during the day and then the Halloween event on the night. So we'll start with BeWilderwood first. We're sort of splitting it into 4 major questions of who it's aimed at, can it keep you busy enough for an entire day, is it worth the money, and would we go again?
They're the kind of things that I'd like to know, like as a parent, if I'm looking into something. So, age appropriate?
Yeah, I would say it's probably for ages. I would probably go with 3 and up, solely because they've got to be a certain height to go on everything. So I think from the age of 3, I think you're around about that height anyway, so you can go on everything. So you get more value for the money. Obviously below the certain height it's free anyway, so sort of that argument. But I think to get full experience, ages 3 and above, I think would be
Fair. So
bang on.
I would say to any sort of mum or parent that asks me, as long as your child is confidently walking, they'd be okay. And I say not toddling, just because if there's other kids around, you know, we went on a quiet day, so what we're showing you, it looks really quite, you know, empty. But if it was busy, and we did go on a Saturday, I don't know why it wasn't that busy, you know, they could get knocked, so they need to be confident walking. Obviously it was fine that we took Oakley, he's quite happy to look around at stuff, and because it, you know, I don't think you don't pay for their age, do you? No. So it's fine, but I would want my child to be confident going around, to be able to get, you know, the most out of it. But to go on everything, I'd probably say they need to really be about like 6.
Yeah, I think it's like you said, the comfortable side of it. The older, the better.
Yeah. But it is done on height, not age. Yeah. So it's your child's age, but I would say their confidence level is more. So.
Yeah.
So, did it keep us busy and entertained?
Oh, extremely. I mean, I think I mentioned in the vlog earlier on that we arrived at actually in the area itself about 12:30. It shut at 3:30, and we hadn't even touched half of what was there. No. So it opens at 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could easily make that into a 2-day sort of activity. Obviously, the only thing you got to watch out for is obviously having to pay it again to do it again. But yeah, easily full day activity.
Definitely all day. It's you know, what was I saying? There's so much to do there. Like, you can, if your child gets, you know, really interested in one area, you're not going to be able to do it all. It doesn't matter that you can't do it all. It's just like there's going to be more to do next time, and I would definitely get that annual pass if I lived closer. Like, anyone that lives near it, I would definitely have the annual pass to it. I think there's so much to do. It's brilliant.
Yeah, if you've got nothing to do on a weekend, then pop down and just spend the day there easily. And
if you have the annual pass, you might just pop down for a few hours here and there and really, you know, do it as how you will. But yeah, definitely a good one. Was it worth the money?
It does seem quite pricey when you first look at it, but for what's involved and what you get, obviously I said we didn't do it all. There's shows, there's meet and greets, there's loads of things that obviously we we not necessarily can't do, but we wouldn't be able to because Jackson just doesn't like doing that sort of stuff. He's a wild child, he likes running around.
He's more interested in the play stuff,
He'd rather play than sit and do stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely worth the money. Obviously, below the height thing, the under twos because it's around about that sort of height and age. You've got the crafts, you've got the shows. There's something for them to do. You could split yourself into two. One could go with the older children. They can go on all activities. One could go with the young children and do all the smaller things like the shows and the crafts. So yeah, definitely worth the money.
So I think it goes without saying that we would definitely go again.
Yeah.
I think we would definitely go again. So
not something I'd say I'd go back relatively soon. It'd be maybe in like a couple of months' time. If say like there's a day out that we're thinking of doing with a certain friends of ours, then yeah, I'd probably suggest it. But
I'd say the main reason for that for us is because of the distance.
Yeah.
If we lived closer to it, I would go back this month. I'd go back.
Yeah.
Easily. So yeah, all in all, good. Recommend it. Try it out if you can. So then the evening. So I keep going to call it a show.
The lantern parade thing, they call it. So the Twig or Treat. Halloween Spectacular, I think it was called, if I remember rightly. Again, same sort of thing. Age.
I think it's hard to put an age on this one actually because there's different things that would appeal to the little ones. For me, for Oakley, he was just mesmerised by the lights.
I would probably put a maximum age on this.
Yeah, rather than a minimum.
Yeah, and I'd probably say 7 and above. I think maybe wouldn't keep them as entertained. As you can see, a lot of it is show work and not sort of treats that would keep like your older children more entertained. So younger children, easily, we would love it. Obviously, we went with Oakley, who was 4 months. He was just staring at lights. He was watching the shows. Obviously, he didn't know what was happening, but he was watching. Yeah, I'd say 6 and below is probably what you're aiming for this sort of lantern sort of walk. Yeah, I'd say that.
I think maybe you could go from like, I think year 5 age kids, you're probably at the end of it, I would personally say, but not 100% sure. We haven't got kids that age, so
again it all depends on your child as well. They might enjoy
and whether they've
but,
got younger siblings.
Yeah, I'm just going on the basis of it seemed a bit childish for what year 5 kids would probably be into. So
they call it spooky, not scary, and I wouldn't even say it was spooky. No. Like, it's not there was nothing that even Jackson sort of was like, oh. The only thing that you've got to contend with is the dark, if they're scared of the dark, which obviously you could combat by going to the earlier 5:30. Now that the clocks have changed, it might be different. But when we went 5:30, it was still light. So if you've got kids that are scared of the dark, just go at that time. But that's the only real spooky thing. There's nothing really that's spooky. It's just it's Halloween fun. Yeah, it's nice. So it was very entertaining. They had the show, lots of different kind of light effects, and the interactive doors obviously really good. So yeah, I think it was good. It was entertaining.
Well, yeah, it's not designed to be an all-day sort of activities. No. It's designed to. It's a nighttime show, so you're looking at a couple of hours maximum. Yeah. Sort of, depending on how fast or how slow you walk. Yeah, a couple of hours easily.
I think our entrance time was 5:30, and I think we were back in the car for 7:30. 7:30, 8ish.
Might have been a little bit later than that. We didn't leave the food area until 6:30. So well, we were still there at 6:30, and I would say maybe we're pushing like 8 o'clock by the time we
I'd
got
say
out.
between 7:30 and 8. I could actually check my pictures and get the time. But I'm
But
not gonna.
roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock we were out. So yeah, you can easily extend it as much as short as you want. It's up to you. Was it worth the money? Yeah, wasn't majorly expensive. Again,
£15.
the downside for us is the distance. Obviously, we'd have to travel. I think anything over. I think we agreed anything over about 45-minute journey. Probably not worth.
Depending on the age of your children.
Yeah,
really.
probably not worth the price of what it is. But anything under that, yeah, I'd happily travel half an hour for something like that.
Yeah, I would go back again for like an evening event, but I would probably just say, in a sense, it's like if I was going for an evening event, I'd make a whole day out of it and I'd do the day again because it was really good.
Yeah.
We weren't exhausted by the end of the day. We had a fun day. We went and got food in between, and then we came back. And it's not like all the activities again. It's a trail, so you're
Yeah, it's
walking
something
around.
different.
You're not running. You're not climbing. You're not doing all that stuff. So yeah, it was really nice. We haven't done anything like that before. I think it's really quite unique. There's light trails out there, but there's not interactive like shows and that kind of Halloween-y kind of thing, I don't think. So I thought it was really cool. It was nice to do something other than pumpkin picking that's Halloween-y.
Yeah, your sort of lantern shows tend to be like Christmassy, so it's a nice little twist. So yeah, definitely, as you can probably tell, we definitely would recommend. And like we said, we would go again for a different sort of season. Anything, Easter, Christmas.
Yeah, so hopefully it's not our last time at BeWilderwood. And we would like to visit again.
Yeah, definitely.
So there might be another adventure there.
Woo! So yeah, obviously, thank you for making it this far. Obviously, this is something we're trying to do. Ellie obviously posts on our Instagram all the time about sort of the adventures that we get on. This is sort of like a more behind the scenes sort of thing. 'Cause obviously, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that sort of thing. You only ever see the good.
The highlights.
Yeah, the best parts of the day. The idea of these vlogs is to show obviously things can go wrong and will go wrong. Like for us, when we arrived, both of them were asleep, so we not wasted, but we missed out
didn't
on
get as much time.
half an hour of time in there, which we could have maybe caught a show, a meet and greet. But that's the idea of these vlogs, and hopefully you can sort of relate to it and obviously enjoy them as they come out.
Yeah, and if there's anything you think that we could show or talk about or do better, just let us know. We want to make these as useful for other parents and families as when we look for vlogs on certain things.
Yep.
So we know how useful that is and can be for giving you a bit of an idea or helping you plan or just getting you excited for it. So yeah, if there's anything you guys think as well, just let us know and we'll be happy to try and incorporate it.
Awesome.
Right.
So,
Thanks for coming along.
and we'll see you in the next one.